वालेकुम अस्सलाम। वालेकुम अस्सलाम। Yes, same book. Yeah. Let's start. Okay, before starting reading, you should know some facts about the reading. Okay, this is very important. But I suggest you before letting you know that about the reading, I know you should have some experience. So after that you can come to know that the difference between what you think that was reading and what is there and what I let you know. Okay. Okay, the first give me your book. Okay, very first question. Okay, first question. Some food plants, including dash, are already grown indoors. Okay, it's your first question. There's a missing word that you have to find out. Okay, that's why I want to have some experience by yourself, so we can make a comparison. Then what you think about the reading and what is actually the reading. Okay, just find out the first question, please. Let's see that how much time you take for the first question. Okay. It's a crops. Okay, after 5 minutes, you have decided that it's a crop. Okay, and what you have decided? Farming. Okay, after 5 to 6 minutes, you have decided that it should be farming. Okay, both are wrong. Um, your answer is not correct, as well your answer is not correct. You see there what you think about the reading, that the reading is very easy, but now you see that it's not direct, and the direct words are not given here. You have to be very vigilant, and you have to be very active as well. Indirect words are given, and if the question is given in one way, the passage and answer is given in another way, as it is. Okay, now the very first thing we need to understand about the reading, that we should have some misconception when you do your reading, and maybe you say that I don't know this, I don't know this. Like in 5 minutes you have attempt only one question. Okay, it means that in 60 minutes you will attempt only 20 questions, but we have 40 questions in our IELTS reading. But still you have attempt wrong as well. It means that we need to know the right strategies, one thing, and another thing, we have to know that what's the right way, and how we can finish our question in 60 minutes. Okay, that's why there are some facts and reality regarding reading. That's very important to digest for you. The very first thing you should know, the reading is indirect. It is not direct. One thing. The other thing, we have a lot of strategies like skimming and scanning. Read first two line of the passage of the paragraph and read last two line of the paragraph. No, this strategy or these tips never works. Sometimes this tip works, and sometimes this tip doesn't work. That's why we don't have to go with the tips and tricks. We need to know some techniques and strategies. This is important for the students and candidates. Okay, the very first thing, as you read the paragraph and you come to know that a lot of words, maybe you don't know the meaning of those words. Okay, this is a problem. When you observe that I don't know the meaning of this word, maybe you get confused. And once you are confused, it means that your brain will stop working. And in reading, you have to be very active. Your brain should be active. Okay, that's why uh, you for this you should know that if you don't know the meaning of a word, if you don't know the meaning of two words, doesn't matter. We don't know the meaning and translation of all passage. Our concern is not with the passage, but our concern is with the question. Understandable? Yes. For example, you are given a passage and you are looking for your question number one. And your question number one, two things are important. What is the location of question number one? If you read all the paragraph, you'll waste your time. but you have to attack directly on the location. This is the location. There is given answer of the question. Understandable? Yes, sir. This is again a strategy. I'll let you know. And one more thing, as you are educated, and when you read something, okay, if you don't understand 100% because of vocabulary, but you are enough mature to understand 60 to 70% that what's written, you get the message. What message is given here in these lines? Understandable? Yes. Okay, we need only to get message. We don't need to have a translation word by word. Okay, don't look the meaning of each word because you haven't uh, dictionary here and you will not have a dictionary in your exams as well. Yes. This is very important. And maybe if you look for the dictionary uh, and you look up the dictionary for a word here and here you can do this because you are easy and it's your practice. But if you develop this habit and without this habit you will be unable to solve your reading in your exam. Okay, in which way or in what way you will do practice here, it will be develop your habit and then in the same way you will do in your exam. Understandable? Okay, one thing, uh, the very first thing about reading, that you don't need to know the meaning of each word. Understandable? Yes, sir. One thing, if you don't know the meaning of one word, don't get worried. Okay, with the help of other words you can understand the message. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. One thing, other thing, we need to find out the location. This is important, that if you are given the question and you don't know that where's the answer and you read all the paragraphs, it's a waste of time. You need to attack directly on the answer of the question. And how we can do this? This is important to know for you. Can I have this, please? Okay, you can say to your partner. Okay, question number one. Some foods, plants, including dash, are already grown indoors. Okay, now there are two type of words. Two type of word. Okay, uh, one word is called reference word. What is called reference word? Reference words are actually the words that tell us location about the question, that this is the location of question. Okay, um, and what are reference words? How we can come to know that these are reference words? Reference words are the words that are very common in vocabulary. Yes, sir. Reference words are names. Reference words are numbers. Reference words are terms that are unchangeable. Understandable? Yes, sir. Like there is a word boy. I can't change the word boy. Okay. For example, there is a word already, and maybe I can use another word for already in the passage. Okay, there is a word beautiful. I can change the meaning of beautiful in my passage. Like I can use the word gorgeous. Understandable? The words that are very common and that are unchangeable, these are called reference word. With the help of reference word, we can find out the location. Understandable? Now, come to the question number one. Come to the question number one. Oh, your question number one, some food, plants, including dash, are already grown indoors. Okay, what kind of words are here reference word? Indoors, you can find out more than one word as well. Okay, okay, your first word is indoor, and what is another word? Plant. Plant are also very common word. Okay, plants and indoors, these two words you can consider reference word. Now keep in your mind that plants and indoors. Now change your page. Okay, now what you have to do, look here, you don't have to read. Here, look at me. You don't have to read. Okay, just take your pen and read with your eyes, because if you read with your lips, it means that you are investing your time. Okay, your speed will be slow. Okay, we don't have to read, but we have to find out these two words. This is your IQ level. Understandable? Only searching the words. What I need to search the word indoor and plants. Okay, now look the word indoor and like that. Okay, in first paragraph there is no indoor and there is no plants, but in the second paragraph, indoor, I found the word indoor. You found? Now look at me, this is your brain exercise. Okay, this is your IQ level, that you miss the word. Understandable? That's why we have to be very vigilant. We don't have to read, and even we have to find out the word. If you read, it means there you are taking a lot of time. Okay, but we have much time. Okay, okay, it means that we found the word indoor. Now this is allocation of your question. Okay, now come to your question number one. This is a way to find out the location. Okay, now you found the location. There, this is the location of your question. How you find out the location? With the help of reference word. One thing, there are other words that you can have in your reading, like umbrella words, umbrella terms. Umbrella terms. What are umbrella terms? For example, if I say that fruit, for example, and in passage, maybe they can use apple. Apple is a fruit. They can use orange. Orange is a fruit. Okay, this is an umbrella term. Understandable? For example, they use the word plants. For example, maybe in passage they can use another word. Okay, the name of plants, rose, lily, like that. Okay, okay, another example, they use the word vehicle, and in passage they can use the word tractor, they may use the word car, they may use the word bus, like that, coach. Understandable? These are umbrella terms. You need to know that there can be umbrella term and there can be reference word. But reference words are very necessary. All the time you look for with the reference word, and what kind of words can be reference words, so you can find out location of your question. Once you find out the location, after that you have to put efforts to find out the answer, correct answer. Okay, two things. And number three, you have to confirm what you are looking for. If I say that search, what you will search? You will search a book, you will search a mobile, you will search a notebook, you will search a pen. What you will search? If you don't know that what you are searching, then you never ever find the things, target things. Can you find? No. There's three things you need to keep in your mind when you are looking for a blank for filling. Okay, these are the fill in the blanks, and for filling the blanks these three things are important. The very important thing, one thing is for location, reference words for location, and umbrella term confuse you. Okay, can confuse you. Okay, on the other hand, uh, what we talk about, that what we are to search, what we are to search. Now come to the point on question number one. Some food plants including dash are already grown indoor. It means that we need to find out a plant, some food plants including dash. Yes, we we need to find out a plant that are grown indoors, that are grown food plants. This is a here you can see that some food plants including dash. There is also including any kind of plants. Okay, we need to find out the plants that are grown indoor. Okay, now we have a found location. Okay, we found location, and now look here. Now we need to keep in our mind we need a plant that is grown indoor. Yes, good. Okay, the concept of indoor farming is not new. Okay, since hothouse production of tomatoes. How hothouse production? Hothouse indoor. Indoor. Alternate word. Production mean grown. Okay, tomato is a plant. Okay, now we come to know that we need to know a plant. This is actually umbrella term. There is a plant, here is a tomato. Understandable. Okay, now again, one thing I consider it my mistake. You should have lead pencil, a good lead pencil, a good sharpener, and good razor, because you do attempt your paper with lead pencil. Okay, that's why if you do practice with that, it will be better for you. Now what we have to do, we have to circle this word, and even we have to underline the location. We underline the location and write here one. Okay, this is the question number, answer number one. Now this is good for you, and you can say that we should happy. Our answers are given in order. If your this is your question number, answer number one, your answer number two will be after answer number one, not before answer number one. It will follow the symmetric order in order. Yeah, understandable. Yes. Okay, now uh, number two, vertical farm would be located in dash. Here, you know that vertical farms. We are talking about vertical farms. Yes. It means that it's a term. It's this is a reference word. Yes. We now first we need to find out the location. Okay, once we find out the location, after that we have to decide that what we are looking for. Okay, yes, we are looking for location of vertical farm. Okay, because vertical farms would be located in dash. We need to find out Location. First, find the word vertical farm. This is your question number one. Hmm. Urban centrals. Yeah, urban central. Actually, it's a good. You found the word. It's good. Okay, actually, some students join online and they are asking to use whiteboard, but you know that it's difficult to use whiteboard in this situation. We can't use. Okay, now question number three. Okay, if you are watching me, then we have a book, IELTS 11 academic, and there is a page number 20 and question number three. Vertical farms could use methane from plants and animals to produce dash. Okay, first you need to decide two different things. Not only find out the location, but you have to find out there what you have to find out, what you are going to search. Hmm? Like that, what kind of words you have chosen for reference. Methane, because methane can't be replaced. Okay, this is a name of gas. Okay, okay, one thing I should let you know that sometimes it happens we find no reference word. Sometimes it happens, then what we have to do, for example, there is a question number one, two, like in question number three, you are not decide, you are unable to decide that what is a reference word. Then leave your question number three, don't waste your time. Then jump to question number four and find out the location word and solve your question number four. And after that, come back to the question number three, because now you are sure that your location is between question number two and four. Okay? So you have don't to put a lot of effort. Hmm? This is a, and now but you found location, it's good. Uh, Vertical farm use methanes from plants and animals to produce. अभी मैं उनको ये इनको मैं तस्वीर बना के दिखाना चाहूँगा कि जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। जी बेटा, इस तरह है कि ये देखें आप, ये कितना ज़्यादा लिखा हुआ है, तो हम ये डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, तो ये वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट है इसको व्हाइट बोर्ड पे लिखना। तो मेरे तो ये वैसे आउट ऑफ माइंड है कि मैं किस तरह इसको व्हाइट बोर्ड पे लिखूँ। तो या तो आपके पास बुक हो कुछ इस तरह की, तो या फिर मुझे आप कोई स्ट्रैटेजी सजेस्ट कर दें कि किस तरह ये मैं मतलब व्हाइट बोर्ड पे ये लिखना बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। जी बेटा, ये पेजेस देखें आप, हम इनको डिस्कस कर रहे हैं और ये व्हाइट बोर्ड पे लिखना ना काफ़ी मुश्किल है। मुश्किल नहीं बल्कि इम्पॉसिबल है, इस तरह तो सारा टाइम इन्हीं पे कंज्यूम हो जाएगा। You found? But it means that you just found the location. But you have not understanding there what you are looking for. Uh, okay, now come to back towards the question. Okay, vertical farm could use methane. Okay, from plants and animals to produce dash. Actually, vertical vertical plants use methane. hmm, After using methane, they produce dash. Hmm? After using methane, what vertical plants produce? No, no, come, go there and read. Why you are reading a lot of lines? Uh, okay, where you found your location? Can you tell me, please? One, two, three, and fourth. This is fourth. Oh, so sorry. This is one, two, three, and this one is fourth. You found mm, where's okay. Although the system would consume energy. Hmm? Uh, okay, where's methane gas? Can you tell me line number, please? Okay. It would return energy to the grid via methane. Hmm? It would return energy. It would return energy. Okay, if I uh, see that vertical plants produce dash. This is her question actually. This is another thing to make you confuse. Vertical plants uh, take methane from plants and animals and produce this. Okay? Okay. Vertical plants produce energy. Okay? Produce energy. Oh, sorry, I tell you the answer. So sorry. Vertical plants produce. Okay, after taking methane. Okay, taking methane. Okay, now here what is written? It return energy. Okay, see here. It would return. See here energy to greet via methane, via methane with the help of methane. It means that after taking methane, it return energy, produce energy. Understandable or not? Vertical plants produce energy after taking methane. Understandable. It means there should be energy. Okay. Okay, now come to the question number. Now, your question number 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's your homework. Good. Now, true, false, and not given. Okay. True, false, and not given. In true, false, and not given, a lot of people are confused. They are very confused question, really. But don't get worried. We have a good strategy, accurate strategy that can solve your problem. Okay, what you have to do, you have to do, this is your statement. Divide your statement into half, into two parts. Okay, now how you should divide your sentence? Okay, let's see. uh, I have studied from Namal. Okay, one thing. On the other hand, I say that okay, I have studied from Namal. If we need to divide it into two different parts, we can divide in this way. Uh, I study Namal. Okay, I have studied one part from Namal. It's an other part. Understandable. On the other hand, in summer, I prefer to have a bath in the rain. In the rain. If I want to divide it into two different parts, how I should divide? In summer, I prefer. No, no. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong division. In summer, bath in the raining. In summer, bath in the raining, because these two parts are, you can say, they're similar in meaning and ideology. Okay, and I can write in this way: I prefer to have a bath in the rain in summer, but I have written summer here. Okay, that's why you need not to be confused. But when you will do some practice, automatically you can generate and develop your idea. Okay, I prefer, this is an other, you can say that, part of your distribution, division of sentence. Okay, now one thing, you need to divide your sentence into two different parts. If your one part is true, if your one part is true and your other part is false, your answer will be false. One part true, one part false, your answer will be false. Your one part not given, it's not given. One part is not given. Okay? And your one part is false, again your answer is false. If your one part false and other part is false, your answer is false. It means that when fall meet with any other part, it becomes yeah, false. On other hand, if your one part is true and one part is not given, your answer is not given. Even your one part is true and one part is not given, your answer is not given. But if your one part is false and one part is not given, your answer is false. Okay. Um, your one part is true and other part is true, your answer is true. This is a strategy. Don't write it on your notebook. Write it on your book. Okay? Okay, we'll write it on your book. First, we should have one or two practice. Okay. Number eight, question number eight. Methods of predicting the Earth's population have recently changed. Okay, if we need to divide it into two different parts, we will divide it in this way. One, he talk about the Earth's population, okay, and the other is he talked about the recently change of method. Method recently changed. Okay, what is changed? Method recently changed. One, he talked about the Earth's population, and he talked about the changing of method. Understandable? Okay. Now, what you think there? What should be your reference word? Okay. Earth population is your uh, reference word. Good. Now, this is your new question because it's another question, and this one is an other question. That's why you need to search from the very first. Understandable? We have to find out Earth's population. Okay? Just find out Earth population in second line. Okay, we read from the very first line. By the year 2050, nearly 80% of the Earth's population will live in urban center. Okay, one thing he talked about the Earth population. There is mention of population. He talks about the Earth population. One thing is true. One thing is true, and other thing in question he talked about the changing methods. Okay. uh, he talked about the method of something changing like that. Okay. Okay, we need to focus there. Either he talk about, and further we read only one or two or three lines to confirm that he talked about or not. Applying the most conservative estimate to current demographic trends, the human population will increase by among 3 billion people by then. He talked about the changing of something and method like that. But applying the most conservative estimate to current demographic trend, he talked about the current demographic trend. He didn't talk about the to change the method of something. Okay, one thing is not given and one thing is true. When one thing is true and one thing is not given, answer change is not given. One thing is not given. Okay, one thing is not given One thing, earth population is true. True. True plus not given is equal to not given. It means that your answer is not given. Okay, your answer is not given. uh, okay, question number 9. Should we talk something about question number 9? Okay, human beings are responsible for some of the destruction to food producing land. Okay, divide it into two different parts. Number one, it says there human beings are responsible for destruction. One thing, human beings are responsible for destruction. Okay, one thing. And other thing, food producing land. Okay, he talked, he mentioned two different dimensions here. One thing, he talked about the human beings are responsible for destruction, and other thing, food producing land. Now what should be your reference word? It should be your destruction can be changed. No, human beings are very common. Hmm? Human beings are common because reference words are always common. Because if you have already a common word, you can't change it into another synonym. Okay, and if you have a difficult word, it means that you can change it into another. Okay, human beings love. Come to your, we need to find out human beings. Okay, just try there, where's the human beings. Okay, uh, where you find your question number 1, or sorry, question number 9, and after that question number 8 and para number 3. Good, good. It took humans. Okay, okay, we read it. It took humans 10,000 years to learn how to grow most of the crops we now take for granted. Along the way, we despoiled. We mean human beings. Human beings. Human beings despoiled. It means that human beings are responsible for destruction. One thing is one thing is true. What is true? Human beings are responsible for destruction. This statement is true. Now, other statement is a uh, food production land. Okay, most of the land we worked. Most of the land we despoiled. Most of the land we worked. Okay, now most of the land we worked mean to that we, the land where we worked, land where we worked. For example, what kind of a land? It means that the land where we put some crops and understandable. Land where we worked, it's a food production land. Understandable or not? Understandable. Okay, it means that one statement is true and other statement is also true. True plus true is equal to, okay, true. Now this is also your homework. Yes, remaining question of from here and remaining question from here. Okay, now come to the page number 23. There's again true, false, and not given. Okay, one I'll do for you, and after that, again, it's for your homework because one thing's more important, uh, because you need to do practice a lot. If you do practice and if you commit blunders and if you will confuse, this is good for you, really. Because whenever you are confused, your confusion can be cleared because we have time to clear our mind. And when we are not confused and we are always clear, it means that something's wrong. Really. Like you see, there sometime we watch ourselves into the mirror. Sometimes mirrors are very clean and expensive and beautiful, and just these mirrors gives the reflection as a deceiver, and it is just deceit for the people. But sometimes we buy very cheap and you know, say that you can say that affordable mirror that give us a look that we have not in real, but low than to the real. And if we are satisfied that we are looking like that, but in original we are looking better than the mirror, it gives you satisfaction when you see yourself uh, in errors and in low class, what you think. But in actual you are you can say that greater than those thinking and those mirror. Okay, it gives you satisfaction. That's why, okay, the very first 14 question number, the Falkirk wheel has linked the Forth and Clyde Canal with the Union Canal for the first time in their history. Okay, it means that if it's difficult for you to understand that what's written, but still we can come to know that there is a wheel. Okay, the wheel linked two canal. Okay, one canal is Clyde Canal and the other canal is Union Canal. Okay, there is a wheel connects the two canals, and but he says that it's the first time in the history. There are two things. One thing is wheel connected two canals, and other first time in their history is the first time in their history. Okay, now what should be your uh, reference word? No, the names can never change, like Fourth and Clyde Canal and Union Canal. Can't change. Can change. No, this cannot change. Okay, come to the here. Oh, okay. In your fourth, okay, first paragraph last line. Okay, we should read from here. Um, okay, it is central to the ambitious, uh, okay, Millennium Link project to restore navigation across Scotland and reconnect the historic waterway of the Forth. And okay, next, the major challenge of the project lay in the second paragraph. The fact that Forth and Clyde Canal is situated meter below the level of the Union. Historically, the two canals had been joined near the town of Falkirk. Hmm? Here he talked about there two canals are joined. This is true. This is true. And in Star, he said that historically. He talk historically, but here you can see that he said that the first time in the history. He, yes, both are true. Both are true. No, 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 no. One thing he says there. Uh, yes. Hmm. Second is not mentioned, but second is mentioned, and No, what you say there? What you say? So in the first paragraph, they have mentioned the words first and not the No, one thing is mentioned and one thing is not mentioned. Okay, when one thing is mentioned and but they talk about the history. Yes, sir. They talk about the history. Okay, this is an other matter. He didn't talk about that this is the very first time or this is the second time. Time is not mentioned. Time is not mentioned, and you say that it's not given. Time is not given. Like, sir, it's an hard and fast rule that we it's must obligatory that they should follow the statement. They cannot be alternate. No, there should be alternate, but alternate should be there, but ideology should be very clear. Okay, they talk about the history. They are the first time in the history. Yes, sir. Okay, but they say they're only history. Yes, sir. Okay, there is not mentioned first time. It means that not we can't say that it's not given. It's false because they mention history, but they didn't say that the first time. Okay. Understandable. Yes, yes, sir. If they didn't mention the word of history, then we can say that it's not given. Now one it's is given but not complete. Not complete. One is not one is true and one is other is false. It means that true and false is equal to false. False. Yes, right. Okay, understand? Okay, these 19 questions are for your homework. And now come to your listening. Okay, it's your listening and how we can develop our listening. You can see there is your page number 10, I think so. That we have uh, four sections in listening. Yes, sir. Okay, like section 1 and section 2, then section 3 and section 4. Okay, your section 1 is at B1 level. First, we need to develop our B1 level. It's your B1 level and it's your B2 level, section 2. Okay, if you do practice only 10 questions, it means that you achieve your B1 level. No, no. If you do practice 10 minutes or 15 minutes for 10 questions, and what you consider there, you achieve your B1 level. No, it means that you, if you want to achieve your B1 level, you need at least uh, 10 days. If you do good effort and if you put your investment, uh, hard working, and if you listen more and more, then you can say that you achieve or approximately are near to achieve your B1 level. Okay, that's why we have one concern with section 2. First, our concern is only with section 1. Now, what we have to do with this section 1? Okay, how we can develop our listening? This is important. You know that first it's a input module. That's why we need to take input, a lot of input in ourselves. That's why it is called retaining information. Okay, this is the only method through which we can develop our listening. Okay, there are no any kind of tips and tricks and no other than strategies through which we can develop our listening. This is the only method. And one thing more, listening demands consistency, continuity. Okay, if you start your listening today and until you take your exam, you shouldn't leave listening. Okay, either it's Sunday, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, it's Wednesday, it's you can say that if you go somewhere else is you are happy, you are sad, you are in mood, you are not in mood. Okay, but you have to listen. Listening is not uh, time consuming as well. You need only 20 to 30 minutes for listening. Okay, 20 to 30 minutes are not difficult for listening. If you invest only your 20 to 30 minutes, it means that you can achieve your good band in listening. Okay, okay, I tell you that how we can achieve our listening properly. Okay, first, what you have to do, you don't have to fill the blanks. Okay, first, there is a transcription. Come to your page number 103. Yes, 103, page number 103. Okay, there is a transcription. Okay, what you have to do, you need to read out the transcription like hello, oh hello, I wanted to inquire about hiring a room in the village hall for the evening of September the 1st. Okay, let me just see. Yes, we have both rooms available the evening. There's our main hall. This goal sitting for 200 people. This is the Charlton room. Sorry, the Charlton room. Like that. You have to read out only this section number one, not section number two. Okay, if you turn your page, it ends at the half of the page. Okay, this is your section number one. First, you have to read the transcription, and after that, what you have to do? Okay, after that, you have to do it's mobile, and there is a YouTube. Okay, mobile YouTube, and just uh, what is this IELTS 11? Okay, right there, IELTS IELTS 11. You have written IELTS 11, and after that, this is test 1. And write which test 1? It's a listening, it's a reading, it's a writing, listening. Okay, write listening test 1. Okay, write here listening test 1. When you will write there, click and browse. Okay, you can have different test here. Okay, this is not restriction that you should take only first, you should take only second or the third. It's up to you. Okay, any of the tests you can click. Okay, for example, if I click this test. If you're preparing for the IELTS test, I want to give you a link to the most powerful and we're hoping. Okay, this is your test one. First, you have read. Okay, after reading, you have taken out your test from your YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel. Now, when you do this, there is written more, more, more. It's written very, you can say that in small fonts. Okay, when you click the more, and after scrolling, there is written show transcript. Okay, click on the show transcript. If it's not browsing, okay, don't get worried, close it. Again, go to the more. Okay, more, and again show transcript. It will show automatically. Okay, now you have to listen only your section 1. There are section 4 in this video. Your section, when your section 1 will end, it say that this is the end of section 1. You will come to know that this is the end of a section 1. You just need to listen only section 1, and he will say that now let's start section 2. Okay, when he say that let's start section 2, it means that you don't have to listen section 2. Your concern is only with section 1. Okay, now how to listen, this is important thing. Okay, there is written dialogues in transcription. Okay, just when you will start, once you start, for example, and what you, how you have to listen, you should have to wear some headphones or hand free as well. Okay, this is good for you. If you listen in this way from a distance, there can be some confusion and maybe some distraction as well. Just wear your headphones. Okay, when you wear your headphone, it will start, but don't look here because you have read. Now you don't have to look here. Okay, but you have to take out your transcription. There is a purpose. Now what you will do, just you are listening. For example, you reach here. Your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Now turn to section. You will see that there is an... Hello? Oh, hello. I wanted to inquire about hiring a room in the village hall for the evening of September. For example, you have some misunderstanding with the dialogue that we have listened here. Okay, just stop the video. Okay, come here and you will click on the dialogue. Okay, when you will click on the dialogue, play again. Doesn't matter that you have to stop and you have to pause and you have to play. No, if it's running, for example. Hello. Oh, hello. You, for the evening of September you have not understanding the previous dialogue. It's running first. Let me just... Hello. And you have to click on that dialogue. That are misconcepted. Okay, that is confused. Okay, when you click on the dialogue, then you have to look at the dialogue at the same time when you are listening. You are listening and you are watching the dialogue. And when you listen the dialogue while watching, then you will understand automatically. And when you understand and when it reads on the next dialogue, okay, it reads on the next dialogue, and you have to click again on the previous dialogue. and now you have to listen it without watching. Understandable. Once you have read, and then you have to listen without watching. If there is a misunderstanding and you are misconcepted about any kind of dialogue, then you have to look at the same dialogue with the transcription, and after that, when it reads on the next dialogue, again come back to the same dialogue and listen it without watching. Understandable. And this is your section 1 is only 7 to 8 to 9 minutes. 7 8 or one section consists only 7 to 8 minutes. Your total video is 32 minutes, but there are some pauses and there are some suggestions as well. Okay, you okay one, this is not only your homework, this is test 1, section 1, and after that, okay, come here, test 1, section 1, then go to test 2, section 1. Only we have concern with section 1, not with section 2. Okay. uh, how you have to listen? First you will read the transcription, and after that you will listen. Okay. And one more thing, how you how to take out this test. Write here IELTS. Should I write here so you don't forget? Okay, please. Okay, go to the YouTube. IELTS, IELTS 11. Okay, listening test 1. When you go there, there will be option. Which option? More. And click this option, more. Click the option. Okay. When you click the option, then scrolling down, and you will find transcription. Understandable. And same case, you will what you will do, IELTS 11 listening test 2. Okay, it's only 8 9 or 10 minutes. Okay, but this is not only the thing in listening. There are many things that we need to understand, but the very first step is this. Okay, we'll do some contractions. This is very important. Okay, contraction means that like I should, I'll go, not I will. I'll, but they don't say in this way that other person can understand. We say that or they, I'll go, I'll go. Other person don't listen. No. Okay. They say that like I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Not can't. 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 Like can't, 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 can't. Understandable. That's why they are only few words that we need to have practice. Because when they increase their proficiency level, uh, they speak it such kind of words very slightly. Okay, like that. It's for you, 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 for not for, it's for, it's for you, it's for you. Even for you, for you, for you, for you. Understandable. We do such kind like that. Uh, it is, it is, it is, it is, it is, not it is. Okay, such things we need to understand, and you will have a lot of experience while listening here. Even you don't understand one word, you should go to back, and you have to click on their dialogue, and you have to be very curious there how they pronounce this word. Okay, it's very enjoyable as well. And one thing I especially really, if you concentrate on your listening, and you can be a good speaker as well. Okay, that can make you prominent in your classroom and even in your society. No doubt, we have want the value and importance of English, but only in some papers we have importance. But in real situation, we don't have any kind of value and importance of English. But sometimes we have to go somewhere else for interview, and you know that we are job holder persons, and after getting education, you obviously you have to go for a job, and English is a good weapon for communication and wherever you go. And frankly speaking, if I let you know that now where I go for interview, just they take some introduction that what you do and where you are teaching. After having introduction, they never ever ask any kind of question from me, really, because only because of language they understand that he is a professional arts trainer. That's why it's an edge as well, really. That's why we need to uh, learn the art of speaking, especially. Okay. Okay, it's enough for the day. Okay, good. Uh, don't miss your work. Okay. I'll give you plan on Monday as well, especially plan for listening. Okay. And some other things I'll discuss you. That's why I didn't, because your other partner is not present today. Sir, in listening, there is no any question answer method. No, 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 no. You don't have to solve the question. No. Just you have to read and listen. Okay. First, you don't have to attempt the question. Now we are not at this stage. Okay. Uh, uh, Inshallah, we will develop ourselves slowly and gradually. Okay, this is important because when you are not developing yourself, listening is the only module in which you can get maximum bands. You can get even 8.5, and even you can get 9 band as well. But you need some effort and practice. Speaking is in your hand, writing is in your hand, listening is in your hand. And if I talk about the reading, it's not in your hand, really. But just you need to do some practice. And it's now after that, you always rewarded by the Lord if you put some efforts, really. And one thing, it is bitter reality. Even I'm a trainer, if I go to for IELTS, even I can't solve 3 passages, okay, because time is too short, and you see there 40 questions and only 60 minutes. And in 60 minutes, you have to transfer your answers as well. It means that if you write 40 words, you need at least 5 minutes. Okay. Now you have not 60 minutes for 40 questions. You have only 55 minutes for 40 questions. And it's Not impossible, but it's too difficult, really. And what we do, we have a number of type of question, like fill in the blanks, like true, false, and not given, like multiple choices, uh, like passage reading as well. We have, and what we do, for example, all candidates have different weak points. Like your weak point can be different, your weak point can be different, and my weak point can be different. And then what we do, uh, which is your weak point, you don't touch such kind of questions. Okay, you do another type of questions that are your favorite, and where you invest your time, and you can get your maximum marks and bands. Okay, that's why these things are after having some practice in reading, but don't get worried. And maybe always people break the records, and if you do uh, practice and exercise, and you can also break the records of other people. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure, I write some present indefinite tense.
Okay, yeah, sure, please. It's good, but it's very little practice.
Yes.
Only one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Yes.
Only eight sentences. Because your 70 to 80%, you can say that your writing task is dependent on your present indefinite. That's why you need heavy practice for this. Okay, if you do practice, uh, I can check here. Okay, that's why you need to have bulky practice. These 2 months are very important for you. Okay, if for 1 minute, if you sit here, because such says that uh, we have some introduction of IELTS. Because if I give introduction without students,
Yes, sir.
even you are not capturing in camera, just I'm
Yes.
capturing. uh, then it's difficult, because in this way it's a talking style,
Yes, sir.
interaction with the students. That's why. Um, okay, I'm professional IELTS trainer, and if I let you know that about the IELTS, IELTS is not only the test of your language, but it also tests your IQ level, and it is very misunderstood for the candidates, and they never ever develop and foster their IQ level. That's why if you come here in our institute, I assure you will develop your skills as well as your IQ level. So welcome heartily. Uh, it's just enough. After that, they will cut it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.